Suburban Sentinel here, coming to you once again from deep inside the Arabian Peninsula. In the last couple of videos, we've been talking about the possibility, or more precisely, the probability of there being another financial crisis or financial meltdown in the United States and or in other parts of the industrialized world. And I will leave the links to those videos in the description box below. And in those videos, we talked about why we are likely to have another severe economic setback and what the face of that setback might look like. And tonight, I'd like to move on and discuss what we as individuals and families can do to prepare for a financial crisis. When it comes to preparing for a financial emergency, I certainly do not have all the answers. Truth be told, I am dazed and confused. I struggle with this issue and it keeps me up at night all the time. I wish I had all the answers, but I don't. However, there are three things which I think we can all do to some degree or another, which are absolutely a good thing to do under every conceivable financial condition we are likely to encounter. First thing is stay on top of your health situation. What does your health have to do with finances? Well, in essence, everything. I've seen too many people go broke, and I mean really broke, lose everything because of a health crisis. Whether it's medical bills that are astronomical or the inability to work because of a health problem, poor health can put you in the poor house. So take the time and effort to get healthy and stay healthy. And believe me, I know how difficult that is. As some added side benefits, you might live longer. And in the event of an SHTF scenario, you'll be more resilient and more capable. It's the old ounce of prevention saying. In addition to being physically healthy, you also want to stay on top of your health finance efforts. Make sure you have a way to pay for health care, whether it's through insurance or savings or a combination of the two. Also, put some effort into establishing a medical team for your needs as best as you can foresee them. Have the facilities in mind for care you're likely to need. Have a team of doctors, and even plan for emergency care depending upon your location and circumstances. Healthcare pricing is very unpredictable in the open market, and pricing is also quite opaque. So a little bit of planning can save you an awful lot of money in the long run. Second thing, reduce or eliminate debt. Now, debt is not always a bad thing. Debt can be a good way to invest in your life. But for most of us, particularly those of us in America, debt is a prison. The modern world has been hijacked by bankers. And if you see the last couple of videos, we are in the middle of the biggest financial fraud in history. Being indebted to these gangsters is a very bad idea. Now, to some extent, we will all be affected by these banking criminals, but we don't have to be in bed with them. The more distance we have from these crooks, known as bankers, the better off we will be. And the less debt we have, the more of our resources that can be devoted to other things and be earmarked for potential financial emergencies. My wife and I are debt-free, and we are committed to remain that way for the rest of our lives. We live on less than half of our combined income, and we try to pay cash whenever possible. If we do have to buy something on a credit card, for example, airline tickets or car rentals, we send a check to the credit card company for the expected amount the same day we put it on the card. We not only do we not carry a balance, we usually have a credit balance. The third item on the fundamental to-do list is prep. And those of you who are preppers know exactly what I'm talking about. Stockpile that which you think you might need in the future in case of emergency. No harm in stocking beans, bullets, band-aids, and water. In case there's a real SHTF scenario and supplies are interrupted, you might need them. In addition, the usual prepping items are unlikely to go to waste or lose value. So there you have the 3 fundamental items on my financial emergency checklist. Now, there are many other things to do. And again, I'm just as dazed and confused as everybody else as to what those things are. Where should I put my money? Do I buy gold and silver? Do I buy land? Do I buy stocks? What do I do? Well, honestly, I do not know. I'm working that out day by day as I go along. But the foregoing 3 items we just talked about, I believe would be a really good thing for most Americans and most other people to put on their to-do list. Thanks for watching. This is the Suburban Sentinel. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions, enlightening comments, and differing opinions are always welcome. Get healthy, get debt-free, and prep, and also be safe and happy, everybody.